Hello my friends, I know it's been a while since I posted anything on this guitar channel of mine, and it's not because I've given up on being a luthier. That's not it. I've been doing other stuff. I've been doing other stuff that I find just as exciting, and it's been taking a lot of my time, but I'm still working in the shop. Not as much as before, obviously, but I'm still working on the shop. And this week I've been doing mostly repairs, nothing too fancy, nothing that I think would make a really cool video. But this one might actually be interesting, which is why I am making this video. I had a friend contact me and tell me about his client who owns a very old vintage K guitar that is not working. And he wanted to know if I could rewind the pickup. So I'm going to show you a picture of it right here. As you can tell, it was one of those models that was meant really for students and whatnot, but it has a certain charm to it. And I completely realize that beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So I find it kind of cool looking. Anyways, the pickup is dead. That's the problem with the guitar. And he wanted to know if I could rewind the pickup. The moment I picked it up, funny enough, or pun intended, how would you say it? I realized that, yeah, the coil was coming out of the pickup and everything. And so I got this mess going on. I'm trying to get all the coil out. It was completely dead. And I am a little stunned how simple this pickup is. You can see the magnet. This is just a bar magnet. These two little, they're not screws. They just kind of, they're pins that hold the magnet to the plate. And it's just a single coil. This is the simplest pickup design you can come up with. I'm sure the guitar had a very bright tone, and because this is ceramic, and we're gonna see that very, very soon. But yeah, you know, a lot of people, when they talk about pickups, they think they're this mysterious, dark energy, magic voodoo stuff, and it's just the simplest thing: coils and magnets. That's all it is. So anyways, I'm gonna make this video kind of short. I'm gonna let you go now and show you in a second once I got this assembled again, and we'll hear how the guitar sounds. Even though it's missing a string, he didn't tell me to restring it, so I'm just going to string it with the 5 strings that it's got, and we'll see how it plays. Okay, so she's done. As I said, I wasn't going to change the string, so it's only got 5. But she's good to go, and she's working. I find these instruments to be kind of, I don't know, very niche. I think that's the right way of saying it, because obviously they're cool. I wouldn't mind owning one myself, but they're not going to work for most modern music. You have to be maybe doing indie rock, maybe that kind of stuff, because of the tones you can get out of it. Now, I did notice it doesn't have a ground going to the bridge, and I'm not going to drill holes into a guitar if I'm not asked to, so I didn't. There's no ground going to the bridge, which is to me really fascinating, because that is not such a crazy thing. You ground the strings, you get less hum. But that said, the shielding of the pickup is grounded, so it helps. I can still hear it. It is a single coil. Of course, it's gonna sound the way a single coil sounds, more so if you don't ground it. So right now, I have the tone rolled back. So this tone could be excellent for like little jazz music. That kind of stuff, right? I'm not a jazz player, so forgive me. But of course, you can get some brights out of it. If I roll the tone back up, of course the hums comes in, because it will. And you get that rowdy single coil sound. I can picture that also working for reggae, you know. So it's a very, very niche guitar, but it's really, really cool. And I'm glad it came to my shop. I'm glad I got to rewind the pickup. I think I'm gonna show a picture of all the coil that I got out, the broken coil. And I tried to rescue it, but the more I looked for where the coil was good, I kept on finding bits and pieces of it. So it was destroyed. So yeah, I wound this to 4.2K. It's my experience that vintage pickups are usually very low output, so I kept it there. And that's it. There's nothing more to it. I'm gonna do a zoom in with the guitar with the camera so you can kind of look at how it looks. Some of the screws are the flat heads, you know, back in the day, and some have been changed, but still a cool little instrument. So anyways, that's it for me. I know I haven't uploaded in a while, but if you're interested in what I'm doing, if you want to see why is it that MenO is not doing guitars, I am going to include a link in the description and also at the end of this video, and you can come check out what I'm doing. All right, later.